Yo, what's up, guys? This is Subi, the curator from the Healthiest podcast in the world, the first ever alkaline podcast in the world. And today I'm here with
Kyle James, the healthiest rapper alive from Hartford, Connecticut. You already know.
So, bro, you're a rapper, and usually when you live the rapper lifestyle, you live a fast lifestyle. So that usually includes fast food. Why did you decide to become alkaline?
So probably if I go back to maybe 2017 or whatever, I was starting to work out a lot more, getting the fitness and stuff, and I was starting to have a six pack and all that stuff. So it made me not want to eat fast food and all that stuff no more, because I just wanted to stay cut. I wanted to keep my results and everything. And then about 2 years later, towards the end of 2019, my homie has sent me this interview from Russell Simmons, and he was talking about how a lot of the first African slaves or indigenous slaves, they refused to eat meat and everything. They didn't eat meat and everything, and some of them even went on strike, not strike, but some of them refused to eat it and starved to death. And then it was within a couple months, I was watching a lot of videos, I was meditating and everything, and just naturally my cravings for meat just naturally went away. I was in the supermarket one day and I just seen a dead fish, and I was looking at it, and all this stuff just started to seem nasty to me. And then I went pescatarian for 9 months. And then eventually I went full vegan. Then after 2 years, I went gluten-free, where I stopped eating wheat and all that stuff. And then about a year later, I got rid of sugar and a lot of the processed vegan food and soy and all that. And then I started finding the alkaline movement around a year or something ago, because I started tapping in deeper into the health. And just once I learned how starches and all that stuff is bad for you too, I just didn't want to eat it no more. Especially once I found out there's definitely really good replacements for all these foods we used to eat back then, and it's a lot healthier. So I'm just trying to stay as youthful as I can. I'm trying to live as long as I can. I'm trying to feel good. And then also, by having this knowledge, I could set my future children and grandchildren up to be living a healthy lifestyle.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. I came into the alkaline lifestyle because I had eczema, and I had to literally change my whole diet and mindset. And a lot of people don't wait until they have a disease that robs them of their life. And you just did it because you felt something in your DNA and saying that what you're eating is not right, and it's going against everything. Because it's not just your body; it goes against your mental, your spiritualness, emotionally, all that.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't you see the mics turn off? Oh, you good.
Okay.
But yeah, bro, that's what's up. And being an alkaline rapper, do you find it harder or easier to market yourself?
I think for me, at first it was probably harder, because a lot of people, they didn't think this whole movement and everything was gonna work. I started off just being a vegan rapper and everything, and then once I moved to California, I have found the alkaline movement. I went to my first alkaline restaurant, because before I kind of heard about the alkaline thing, but I didn't realize they had full-on restaurants and everything. So I have found that spot called Beyond Vegan out there, and then I started meeting people. I went to one of Victor Boma's events, and I met a lot of people in the alkaline community. And then I went to this raw vegan meetup, and I met people there. And then once I started getting deep in the raw vegan and the alkaline vegan community, they started really messing with some of the music I was making. And I feel going to California, my fan base doubled, tripled, or whatever. And now I think it's easier because I've been able to create a brand for myself. Because I feel in this music industry, you can't just do music. You have to have something that sets you apart and makes you different. So now it's making it easier, because I have this whole lane that nobody's really doing.
Yeah, I hear a lot more people use your music in the reels. In the stories on Instagram constantly.
Yeah.
I feel like people hear it, and, that's really the TikTok, Instagram reel effect. All you really need is 10, 20 seconds of good music, and people will use that, because they don't want to use, people who are conscious and they're alkaline, they don't want to keep using the same type of music that we once used to listen to, killing, robbing, selling drugs. That's not really something a lot of people want to use. So having an outlet like you, and people are gonna come. People can come and listen, bro. So you got to keep doing what you're doing. And
Definitely.
And what's the next steps for your music? Because you was telling me that you wanted to make a kind of a song for each place, right?
Yeah, so my goal is like, I travel a lot and I go to a lot of cities and there's like no alkaline food available in a lot of places. So like my goal is to help this alkaline movement blow up so it becomes like worldwide so we could all have places to eat no matter what cities we live in. So yeah, like I started making songs for like alkaline businesses and everything, and you know what I'm saying? Like if I really love someone's food and like really love what they're doing in their business and everything, yeah, I'm down to make a song for them just to promote the movement and help more people see this, because I feel like my music, it helps people that aren't even in the alkaline community to like learn about it and everything, because I have a lot of fan base that they didn't know about this movement and stuff. So yeah,
Yeah, bro.
I'll push.
Now you definitely go. I see you growing. Since the beginning when I first seen your Instagram to now. I definitely see you growing. That's what's up. You should make a song about the healthiest podcast.
Hey, I'm definitely down to do that. Yeah, I'll keep that in my mind.
I mean, I'll be that. That might be the theme song. You never know. Because when I make like TV show, when I make the food show intro, or got a lot of little TV shows I'm making. When I start making them, bro, like I'm gonna need an intro song.
And I'm glad like to be on this podcast because like it's only right because I'm the healthiest rapper alive, and this is the healthiest podcast. So it's like I was meant to be on this podcast. Like it's match made in heaven.
Nah, yeah, bro. Nah, like I'm saying, like your music speaks for itself. So like, I noticed a lot of people are posting it now. Like I said, they'll use it on the reels and all that. So that's a good sign right there, bro. Because people want to hear that now, and people are changing their conscience. So back then and back before the 2020s, nobody cared about being vegan. And now after the 2020, people started getting scared of COVID or whatever you want to call it, right? And we're health conscious now.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like a good thing that happened because all of us are turning out for the health, and we need that, bro. We need music like you, because if we listen to the same music, it goes past the food. It's not just the food that we got to change. We got to change the music we listen to, the people we're around, the drugs, the alcohol, you know?
Yeah, because if you think about like overall the hip hop community is like, especially like modern day hip hop, there's a lot of depressing energy. Like people are like depressed and like hate life and they're just angry every day, and I'm like, damn, it's crazy to be in that energy every single day.
They set it up like that though. Like people, I'm not gonna say their names, but the people with the small hats, they'll get some artists from the hood, make them sell their souls, literally, and then they're like, you're gonna have to promote killing, robbing, and selling drugs to the community, because then you're gonna do it, and that's how they trick you. On top of the movies they put out there, on top of the bad foods, on top of not teaching you nothing in school. They know if they're setting you up. Like, they literally made crack in UCLA, and then they sold it to the community themselves. Like, they literally employed somebody from that part. So they set this whole game up, bro. You know, they knew what they was doing. They knew what they was doing when they was promoting Easy, all that, bro. They know, bro.
Because I did hear, like, somebody had told me before, like, somewhere around, like, the early 90s, like, these people met together and decided that they're going to put more money into the gangster rap and all that. Because if you think about like late 80s, early 90s, there was kind of like a conscious movement with like Public Enemy and KRS-One, and like, and they kind of got like pushed out the mainstream, and they started just focusing on the gangster rap and everything.
Yeah, I heard about that meeting.
Yeah,
I heard about that meeting. That was like a meeting they had because they wanted to start promoting different stuff, for sure.
Yeah, and if you think after that time, it's like the whole that's probably like the biggest conscious rap movement. Like after that time, it kind of like died off, but now we're bringing it back. You know what I'm saying? Like we starting a revolution right now. We changing things, changing the consciousness, going back to where our ancestors were. You feel me? And even better, just evolving.
You know, you're a rapper, bro, and you travel a lot. You go to a lot of different states. Do you find it easy being alkaline when you're traveling all the time?
So like this year, let me think. I've been to LA, Bay Area, Nebraska, Colorado. I've been to a lot of places this year, and if you're trying to eat cooked food and stuff, it is tough going to a lot of areas. Like I spent like 2 months in Colorado, and there was like definitely no cooked food at all that was close to alkaline. There weren't even any restaurants that had any alkaline options. So like I just decided to just go on a fruit fast, and I did a 40-day watermelon fast, and I felt like I was hella energized and cleaned out from doing that fast. But I say like either learn how to cook yourself or just eat a whole bunch of fruit wherever you travel, because you're always going to be able to find fruit and stuff. If you want to stay with the seeded fruits too, you don't really want to be eating seedless, all them altered, genetically modified fruits and stuff.
That's what I do a lot. I'm on a fruit fast most of the week. You know, I eat like bananas, grapes, watermelon if I find it, you know, and then I'll cook my pasta. And then on the weekends, I'll do the fruit show. So I really be on the fruit diet. That's kind of, I feel like, what healed me the most, being on the fruit diet.
Yeah, fruit is the most cleansing, the most healing, and really, like, fruit is the food we're most designed to eat, because it's like the only food that you just pick it and you don't got to do anything to it. You don't have to add seasonings. You don't have to cook it. You just eat the fruit. It's ready. You know what I'm saying? Some fire vegan. Yeah.
Nah, that's what's up. And what are some of your favorite, like, alkaline restaurants? Because you've been to a lot, right?
Yeah, so I got to show love to my boy Lavelle at Ginger's Alkaline Cafe out there in LA. They got some amazing food. They got alkaline pizza. They got tacos, taquitos. Like, there'll be times where I just go there, like, homie, you'll come up with like a new idea for something he hasn't made yet, and he'll just make it. Like, he can just make anything. I got to show love to Naturally Herbs out there in the Bay Area. One boy, Deshaun the Medicine Man, is a genius. He knows a lot about the body and everything. And Chef Erica, you know what I'm saying, be up in there cooking the bomb food. Vegans LA, you know what I'm saying, gotta give shout out to them, because I live in California, so I'm tapped in most like the West Coast alkaline spots. But yeah, since I've been out here, shout out to Electric Sazon. We were just on the cook show earlier. We just had some
The Healthiest food show.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta give props to everybody. Like, Food for Niggas, I've been there in Brooklyn. That's fire. What else you got? You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of spots. We need more spots, though.
Electric Vixens, the donuts.
Oh, yeah, those donuts are fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have some of those. I'm glad you saved me a couple donuts. Them donuts were like, they were just as good as like Dunkin' Donuts used to be for me back in the day.
See, that's the thing I feel a lot of people don't understand, like, that we can create a lot of the same foods. If not even, it tastes even better.
It does.
Like this alkaline pizza, alkaline tacos, alkaline chicken sandwiches. You know, I know it sounds nasty. Oh, eating mushrooms, I'm so scared. But like, bro, I'm telling you, like, it's the seasonings. It's literally the seasonings and the flour. We just replace it with alkaline, and we use mushrooms. And you'll never want to go eat after you eat that. Like you had a chicken sandwich you had a Renegade Vegan?
I haven't had their food yet.
They're one of my favorite chicken sandwiches, bro. That sandwich tastes just like any other chicken sandwich you would ever taste.
And I think one thing about the mushrooms is that when we grow up, we didn't really see all the ways people could use mushrooms. Like, we just knew of it as like maybe a raw mushroom in a salad, or like one of those slimy mushrooms they'd be putting on the pizza. Like, so we didn't like experience like the different ways mushrooms could be used. And people don't realize there's like probably like thousands of different kinds of mushrooms. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's more than just like the mushrooms, you know, like you can do anything with mushrooms.
Nah, facts, bro. That's why for me, like, I don't miss none of the other food, because I'm like, I can have it the alkaline way. But the thing is, you're either going to have to take your time to make it, or you're going to have to literally pay like a hefty price, because alkaline food ain't the cheapest, but it's because it takes time and love, and the ingredients are way more expensive. It's not like regular food, you know?
Yeah, because you're literally getting organic ingredients and all that stuff, where all these restaurants you go to, 95% of them are using like, they're going to be using like canola oil or like
Sugar.
Yeah, they're going to be using sugar. They're
bad
using
salt.
white salt. So it's like, you get what you pay for when you go to these restaurants. Yeah, you might. I tell people, with America, you're never going to win. Like, you might go to McDonald's and get a meal for like $3, but you're going to pay for it with your health later. So it's like, you're not going to beat America at their own game. Like, I was saying, you think you're winning because you spent $5 in a meal. No, you're not winning. They got you in the end. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have you on these pharmaceutical medicine, because like, if you're on the standard American diet, very few people can make it to like age 40 or 50 without some type of health issue.
Yeah. And another thing, a lot of people don't know, like, you guys are stuck in your job. You guys are stuck in life. You can't advance. I don't eat meat. I don't eat none of that stuff. I'm 100% alkaline. I can make my reality happen. And I know you guys have seen it, right? Like, Like anything I say happens within a week or two. Like my reality is made like this. It's because I'm respecting my body and the laws of the body. And I'm only eating stuff that God put on this earth. So if I'm eating God's fuel, I'm not gonna have no hindrance on my manifestation. But if you eating garbage food, bro, that's not gonna give you no fuel to really make stuff happen to reality.
The real.
You know? Literally.
Yeah, because the more you go against nature, is like the more resistance you're gonna have in any area of life. Going against nature, you can't defeat nature. You can't defeat the laws of nature.
Yeah.
Always gonna win.
Literally, like 2 weeks before I announced the Alkaline World Tour, I was literally talking about it on a live stream on my last event. It was called the Alco Lounge, and I'm just, yo, we better go on a world tour. We better go on a world tour. 2 weeks later, I announced the world tour. You know that, and it all happened like this. You know, so I know it's the energy that I bring, it's the frequency I put out. When I say something, people believe it, and I believe it most of all, and then I make it happen to reality. Like so the more you become alkaline, the more your mindset will change and your beliefs and whatever you think about, just know it's possible, bro. It's yourself that stops you, and it's the bad foods that fuel you to stop yourself.
Yeah, because like people got realized like this food, it's more than just a physical thing. It's also spiritual. So it's like, say you eat some meat that came from an animal that was at the slaughterhouse. These animals are smart. They know what's going on. So like, they know they're going to die. They smell death in the air. So that animal is stressed out his whole entire life. All that stress and everything and anger and sadness, it stores in the meat. And then we eat that animal, you're absorbing some of that energy.
Yeah.
So that's why people be so angry out here. Like I'll be out here in like Philly and like Newark and stuff driving, and like if you take like 0.1 second too long at the light, they're honking, they're all angry, everybody's all pissed off. I'm like, it's partially because of the food and being in an unnatural environment.
Now, facts, bro, and that's why I love that you're pushing the message. I'm pushing the message. We need more people like us, because like you said, people are interested now in alkaline, and I do feel right now there's like a bubble that's about to pop in the alkaline community, like that. You feel it, right? I feel it, and I'm excited to be there to capitalize, like from the filming aspect of it, because I feel like nobody's showing the movement. So, and then like we have the music now, we got the businesses going, you know, the tour's coming along. There's a girl podcast out. So the more we make content, the more because if everybody started talking about alkaline tomorrow, like every person in the world, the people who are running stuff are gonna be rich overnight. Literally, if you think about it, like the chefs established, the cereal makers, like they're gonna be already waiting. So I do believe right now it's the best time to get into the movement because it's still fresh.
Yeah,
you know, and you can blow up but it's a lot of work though. You know, it's not easy. I know these chefs personally, and they tell me how long it takes to make the cereal, to make the food, you know, and that's why you got to give them a little bit of time. But it's worth it, though, at the end, man.
One thing I like about this alkaline movement is that, like, say, like, when I go to Best Place all the way live in Philly, or when I go to Naturally Herbs out there in the Bay Area, I know the owners of these restaurants and everything. They're all my friends, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've met their families and stuff, so it's like, when I'm going to their business, I'm directly supporting, like, a homie's business. Like, we're like family, you know what I'm saying? But if you go to Burger King, like, you're supporting the business where, like, they don't even care who you are. They don't care about your health, you know what I'm saying? And one thing about eating fast food and stuff is that if you really think about it, the owners of these companies, the CEOs, they don't even eat that food because they know how bad it is. They don't give it to their kids. So it's like, if they're not going to eat it and they're not going to give it to their kids, why are you going to give it to your kids? Why are you going to eat it? That's nothing different than, like, someone that's selling cocaine, but they don't do cocaine. Like, they're going to get rich off you guys being addicted to the drug, and they don't even do with the drug. They're probably going to the gym. They're all healthy. So it's like, you're being finessed when you eat fast food. And then not only that, say like, we all have family members that died of like cancer, diabetes, whatever. So it's like, when you support these fast food restaurants, you're giving money to the same exact people that killed your family. So it's like, if you really think about it that way, it's crazy.
Yo, that's hard, bro. I always tell people what's the difference between a junk food addict and a drug addict? And I tell them there's no difference because the FDA Let's the government put drugs in the food. The words you can't pronounce in the back of the box. What?
Food and Drug Administration.
Same thing. Search what that is, yo. You guys are eating drugs, and that's why you guys are addicted to it, what you addicted to. And when you try to detox, it's like hell. It's like literally like. But yeah, man. I'm glad you understand all this, bro. And what's the last message you want to leave to the audience?
Last message is, in my song, I have a song called Sunfire Vegan. It's about like the raw vegan movement, talking mostly about just taking care of your body, eating fruit that's cooked by the sun and everything. But I have a line in that song is, treat your body like a Rari, not an old Honda Civic. So it's like, you could decide what you want to be. You could treat yourself like a Lamborghini or a Ferrari, or you could treat yourself like an old rusty car. Because we live in a society where we treat physical possessions better than us. Like, say you have a $100,000 car, people are going to be like, oh, don't slam my door. Or you got fingerprints on the window. Oh, like, you drove it 5 miles too far today. Like, or you just scuffed my sneakers in the club. Like, we ready to fight right now. Like, people are treating physical items really good, but it's like they're treating their body like trash. So just know that you don't want to be an old breaking down car. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be a Ferrari, Lamborghini. Take care of yourself. And also, by you learning how to eat healthy, by you learning about healing and all that, you don't got to be scared of stuff like, you know, it's cancer or whatever diseases, because you know how to help treat them and everything. You know what I'm saying? Because the average person, they think like cancer and stuff like that just falls out the sky. They don't know that the power of your health is within your hands. So like at that point, once you realize how to heal, and you know how to heal yourself, you know how to heal your children, you know how to heal your friends, your grandchildren. So the power's in your hands. You don't have to give your power away.
Yeah. We all have the power to heal ourselves, and herbs are for the healing of the nations. And I'm glad my brother understands this, bro.
Sir.
Yo, we're going to do a lot of work in the future, bro. I see a lot of things coming your way, bro. I'm a type of person that I already know you probably know you good, but I'm a type of person that I could see stuff in people before. Sometimes they see it in themselves. And I see right now you're like, you already are one of the biggest alkaline rappers, but you're going to be even bigger coming up in the next couple of years until, I'm telling you, I see it, bro. The more this movement blows up, the more you're going to go up and going up, bro. Yo, this is Subi, the curator from the Healthiest podcast in the world, the first ever alkaline podcast in the world. And we're about to wrap it up. This is my brother Kyle James.
We'll say healthiest rapper alive.
And the healthiest podcast ever. Yeah. And we out.
Adios.
Peace out, bro.